Hey guys, Dude here, and today, as you can see, I am playing some more Blox Fruits on Roblox, and of course, I will begin in Blox Fruits, as I always do, by picking a side. I'm going in as a pirate. Yes, I'm still here in the Tiki Outpost. It is insane how long I've been here. They need to add a new island to this game, or at this point, just add a fourth sea. That's probably the reason why they're reworking all the older fruits in the game, is to have an excuse as to why they're not adding a fourth sea. Or I don't know, maybe they are working on a fourth sea. I don't know, I don't care, as long as the max level is a lot higher and maybe like a new island is added, because the Tiki Outpost, it's a decent location, but come on, a new island, just something different with new NPCs, new quests, stuff like that. It's just the max level that I care about. I want it to be higher so I can get more stat points and of course be a lot better in this game. But I do still have the Mammoth fruit. Of course, it's an excellent fruit. It is actually very good, and I am so close to unlocking the transformation for the Mammoth fruit, which is very good because I have seen it been used a few times in the game. Of course, it looks decent. It's nothing too special, at least not compared to all the newer fruits that they're adding to the game, which are crazy, because all the effects of those fruits are so much better, since of course they are newer, so the developers of Blox Fruits and all those people that work on it are probably a lot better than they used to be, because they had more time to get better. But yeah, literally, all the new fruits are insane. Like, the dragon fruit, all the effects are crazy. It might honestly be a bit too much, to the point where the effects get, they just get annoying sometimes. But, I don't know, I think the mammoth fruit is good. It's not too much, it's not too little, though. There we go, the mammoth fruit transformation. Okay, so let me try out all the attacks and abilities. So I presume that instead of being a mammoth shadow, you're literally gonna be a mammoth, as you should be, when I do transform. Because this is just, let me be honest, it's actually pretty funny that you just turn into a shadow. Other fruits that have transformations in this game, they don't really, like, make you a shadow of the creature. Okay, this is kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying that you can't just jump out of the, ability in the air, because I clearly landed in the water, which is extremely annoying, but I don't know. It's kind of annoying and you can't just jump out while you're still in the air with this ability. It's alright, though. It's all good. At least you go pretty far, but here it is. The transformation. Oh, this looks cool. What is this? There it is, the melee feature and ability. What is this fruit? Okay, this is the most realistic fruit in this game. I don't even know what to say. It walks so funny, look at this. Bro, look at the walking. I mean, that's probably how it would walk, but that is so funny. And you can boost, okay, and it has an effect when you boost. This fruit is good. This fruit is at least a 10 out of 10, as it should be, but it might be even better. Ah, okay, the melee feature is kind of slow. It's not as fast and as spamming as the kitsune fruit or the dragon fruit, but it's still good. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage. My normal fighting style does more, but that's because the mastery is a lot higher. And, okay, let's see the attacks and abilities. Yes, there we go. You aren't a mammoth shadow anymore. You're actually the mammoth itself. Oh, that is crazy. Wait, does that go farther than it used to? And you can jump. Oh, I need to test this out. I need to test this out. Look at how far you go. I think this might be... Okay, never mind. I mean, it jumps decently high, but and it does damage when you land. What is this? This fruit is so good. Wait, so the NPCs still can damage me, right? A lot less. I'm pretty sure that's a lot less damage that they do. I don't know. I don't really care. This fruit is good either way. These things change color, which is interesting. It's a cool feature, I guess. I don't know if the fruit really needs it. It's already good enough. It's so realistic, though. Look at this. Compared to the rest of the game, the blinking itself. Why does it blink so much? Bro, that is crazy. Nah, it's all good, though. Look at how realistic this is compared to the rest of the game. Like, everything else in the game is just not realistic if you compare it to the mammoth fruit transformation. Look at how realistic this is. And it doesn't even matter if it's realistic. It matters how good and cool it is. Okay, so can you jump a lot? Yeah, it seems like you can. That's nice. It's so cool how that's so high. You jump so high with your first jump. Then, of course, you jump lower. It makes some sense, I guess. Okay, I don't understand why it's, like, I'm clicking space. I'm clicking space to jump, and I'm not getting any higher. I don't know if there's something stopping me. Maybe these leaves somehow, even though I can go through them, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, wait. I keep jumping, right? Unless it was, okay, it might have been the leaves. I don't know how. That makes zero sense. Unless there's something else there that makes me land on it or something, or is stopping me. I don't know, whatever. The jumping is decent. Of course, the first jump makes you jump so high. If it was always like that, this fruit would honestly leave the map. I mean, of course it wouldn't, but those are some high jumps, especially the first one. Probably only the first one, but it's still cool. It's still good. I don't even know what to say. I was not expecting such a good transformation. I really wasn't. Because, like, I've seen it been used by other people, but I didn't know it was this good. I just didn't. Now, the melee feature and ability, as I said before, it's not too quick. You can't really spam with it compared to the newer fruits like the dragon fruit and the kitsune fruit, which go crazy. You can spam those. This is so realistic. What is this, bruh? Comparing this to the rest of the game, this is so crazy. This fruit is at least a 10 out of 10. It doesn't even matter that the melee ability and feature is a bit slower than all the other fruits. Look at this. It has like a regeneration time, I think. Kind of, I don't know, but it's this. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I need to get the mastery up of this fruit just a bit more. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, the NPC, they didn't disappear. I was about to say. I mean, eliminating the NPCs, I don't know if it's faster or slower. I'm not really paying attention to how much time it takes exactly, but it might seem a bit slower, especially since you can't spam the melee feature for this fruit. And ability, of course. Why don't I just keep using these? Right? I don't know if it does more damage, if it even matters. Okay, 2 of the NPCs are still here. Yeah, this goes very far. I don't know if this goes a lot farther now that I'm transformed into the mammoth itself, or maybe other times I just didn't even aim it well and I was aiming it at the ground, which normally I do that because I don't want the NPCs to just disappear. Aiming it somewhere else, they're probably gonna go to a whole different island because some of these attacks and abilities make them go so far, but this fruit is crazy good. Let me try. What is this? What is this? Wait, how? Oh, I need to also test it out. Can I go into the water and not take damage? Okay, it does take damage. That's not good. That is not good. No, come on. Even if I walk? You're big enough, though. I don't think you should be able to drown. It makes zero sense. Okay, I guess you could drown. I don't know. Does it do more damage when you're transformed? I don't know if I'm just starting to pay attention now, but it seems like it does more damage to you when you're in the water drowning, when you're transformed, rather than when you're not. Let me test this out. Let me untransform. The best part about this fruit is also that you don't have one of those annoying meters or whatever to where you have to eliminate like a few NPCs, which isn't too hard, but it's still annoying. Where you have to get the meter all the way up to transform. But this is actually, it's decent. Okay, so let me see. Okay, never mind. I think it's the same exact thing. I don't know if there's a difference with how much damage it does when you're in the water, if you're transformed or not. But I really don't know how is this fruit so good? Like, okay, it's a mythical fruit, so it should be very good. But this is surprising. There are so many surprises about this fruit. I did not expect it to be so good. And the transformation, I mean, I don't think this fruit is the best fruit in the game, like, even with the transformation itself, but it is definitely one of the best fruits in the game, at least for normal grinding, because, let's be honest, if you were to do PvP with this or something, it's extremely slow. Like, you can't even do PvP with this, but I don't do PvP, because PvP in this game, for me, is useless. Unless I were to do some secret quest or challenge, someone were to help me out with it, then sure, I'll do PvP, but it's not fun. You don't really get much out of it, other than maybe your bounty or honor being higher. It really doesn't give you anything. Like, it's not fun for me anyway, so it really doesn't matter. All I want to do is just grind with the NPCs, and you get a lot more from it either way, because you get, you know, XP, which if you're max level, it doesn't really matter at all. You get money, though. That's also a good part. Of course, that is if you're doing a quest. And even if you're not doing a quest, you can still just eliminate the NPCs, and you get some stuff, even though it's barely anything. Although, okay, the money's actually kind of close. 2,000 compared to 15,000 for an entire quest. I mean, they're not going to give you too much money because that would be crazy. But yeah, the XP compared is a lot more. Alright, did one of the NPCs disappear? Because there are supposed to be 3 here total. There's one that is supposed to be here, and then, yeah, 2 over here. Alright, one of them must have just disappeared, but that's all good. It doesn't even matter. This fruit is insane. The mammoth fruit transformation is crazy. This might be, I don't know if it's the best version of a transformation, like in terms of at least looking cool, because the dragon fruit is probably the coolest. The kitsune fruit is also cool. But like the most realistic, then yeah, this fruit is probably the most realistic, or at least has the most realistic transformation in this game. I don't know. I haven't used all the fruits in the game, but I think by now, I mean, I've used over 80% if I had to say a percentage. I don't know if I have any fruits left in this game to finish that have a transformation. I think I've used a lot of them, but this is definitely one of the most realistic transformations in this game. I do not even know. Wait, okay, you still turn into a shadow. That is pretty funny, but I guess it kind of makes sense because I'm untransformed. Even if you unlock the transformation, you just have to be transformed. Yeah, there it is. I don't go as far. I think it might be because I aim at the ground with this attack and ability. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. And then, of course, this, which when you're transformed, it's actually insane. Let me try it out again, actually. Okay, what was that? Why did I just fall? You can transform in midair. Nice. Let me try this out. Can you just keep going? Does it even make you stop? You don't really... I mean, this isn't that slow, but it's not that fast. Okay, is there a time where you just stop stampeding? Like, does it just keep going as much as you want? Bro, what is this? You get stuck so easily. What is this? Alright, I don't think you stop. That is so good. I don't know if you go faster than if you were to, like, boost or something. Okay, this fruit is literally excellent. It is so good. Look at this. You just keep going and it does damage. Alright, let's see. Does it stop? I don't think it does. Okay, this fruit is literally a 10 out of 10 minimum. It is such a good and cool fruit. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. It is such a nice fruit. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm going to end this video right here. The mammoth fruit is literally at least a 10 out of 10. It is such a good fruit. I am really surprised it's this good, but you know, you should expect a lot. It is a mythical fruit, and the good thing is I'm getting my money back up in the game that I have spent recently on the past few fruits from the Blox fruit stock dealer, which is great. I don't really like rolling fruits in this game because it's literally gambling, and you know, I'd rather just pay a few million to know what I'm getting instead of just gamble and get a random fruit. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to end this video right here. Bye, subscribe, and leave a like.